Hello, OG Mask. Hello, Ashley. How are you doing? You lot came in very quick. Please remember to like the video. I'll just do that. You did. Oh, excellent. Excellent. You two are ahead of me. Completely ahead of me. I haven't even got my live up. Have now. And I'll just like it the same as you guys. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So have you guys gone onto my pickapile? This is about the spirit guides. Animal guides. So it is quite apt to actually have a look at that, to be fair. So if you want to have a look. Hello, Princess Aquarius. Everyone's here. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that was quick. You're all fast typers. I haven't even sat down. You're all fast. Right, hopefully you've had a good day. So hopefully everything's okay. So like Princess Aquarius did very, very fast. Post your questions down as quick as a flash. I won't get to them. Do promise me, or at least attempt to have a look at that pickapile reading. It's got some amazing little messages in that we can learn through tarot readings and also oracle. So is that okay, guys? Thank you. Right, without further ado, let's pick somebody. So all questions, Ashley, are randomly picked. So just pop your question down, please, Ashley, and then we can pick you. Is that okay? So just pop your question down. Right, let's have a look, Princess Aquarius. What is the outcome of you and Eddie together? Yeah, that's great. Oh, really? What is Patrick feeling about me now that I stood up for myself? Excellent. And had an altercation with him for treating me wrong. It's always good to stand up for yourself, isn't it? I feel like he likes it when I'm like that. Oh, you'll be wearing the oh, we'll have a look at that. Mansell Tarot, thank goodness you're here. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Vietnam, as they say in Vietnam. Robin Williams, good film that if you want to see it. Robin Williams is always great to see. Olga, hello. Thank you for finally posting, Ashley. That's absolutely fine. So that's because you're very kind to me. You want me to receive 0.001 pence, 0.001 cents. Oh dear, funny. Advert done. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Tarot's Talk. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, I thought you might. Oh, we're still sending you lots of love. Lots of love to my Tarot's Talk. We miss you. You've got to get better. And I'm glad you've ordered 2 Oracle packs. That's always good. Success Star. Hello. So let's have a look at Princess Aquarius, now that we've all been polite. We've all been polite. Tarot's Talk, did you see my pickapile? Did you comment? I didn't see your comments on my pickapile. Why is that? This is very good. You might pick monkey, Tarot's Talk. Oh, that'd be funny. I'd laugh my head off if you picked monkey. Right. And now we're sending loads and loads of healing love. Right, Princess Aquarius, we will get to this question before Eddie loses patience. Wow, can you hear that? Amazing. Nothing wrong with being a Scorpio. Oh, he loves you, Tarot's Talk. How sweet. We all love the Tarot's Talk. We miss you like crazy. So you've got to get your B into G. Oh, okay, that's fine. Just don't die on us before you do. Oh. Right, let's see about Eddie's Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie for Princess Aquarius. Forgot the question now. Is it just how Eddie is feeling or what? What's the story with Eddie? What is the outcome? Simple. 20. Right, let's have a look. What's the outcome looking today for you and Steady Eddie? Steady Eddie. Yes, I do hope Tarot Talk will be alive. Otherwise, I will hound Tarot Talk sold. And I know how to do that. Believe you me, I know how to do that. No dying on Pure Joy Tarot. Nope. Does this look a mess over here? I'm sorry, guys. My maid wasn't in. Do you know, I'll get to this question. How long have I waffled on now? It's terrible. You know, we are, time is money. We haven't got all the time. Did he know? Everyone's in love with you, though, Princess Aquarius. You're just the queen. I don't know why you call yourself Princess. It should be Queen Aquarius. Do change your name. Queen Aquarius. Yes, Queen's in the house. Queen's in the house. Queen is in the house. Yes, I know what you mean. I love you. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Doesn't match. I put the C's together. You'll see what I mean. I did this. I went like that. I went boing. But they don't match. Look at this. Wow. Mr. Cup. Queen of Cups. I told you should be called Queenie. You're a Queenie. This is a good match. It might be a very lovey-dovey match. But, yeah, you need to also get the other elements going. We can't always be madly in love with each other. You need a bit more power and all this love. It's in a very nice romantic stage, isn't it? Oh. So you both got exactly what you want, hopefully. So yeah, that looks really good. Wow, look at this. Let me have a look at it because I've never done this before. So you look bored though, both of you. So you two, you need to get off your thrones, don't you, and do some action, definitely. But it does look like it's a really nice energy at the moment, so just go with that. Just be really peaceful, in harmony, and have a good weekend with that. Because while this loving energy is in the air, you might as well just go for it. So Steady Eddie is a little bit steady. He needs to wobble a bit. He needs to get off that throne and do some action. Do you know what I mean? Action. So I hope that helps. Shane Walker, it's good to see you. Are my chakras activated? Shane, if your chakras weren't activated, you'd be called dead. I'm just saying. I know there's a lot of hoo-ha around. Oh, yeah. Chakras always spin. If they're not, you become very ill in that area. So, like, if your throat's not very good, you become ill. But your chakras are always spinning. If they don't, if the energy isn't coming from your auric field, you'd be dead. You'd be lying on the floor dead. So yes, of course they're activated. You wouldn't be typing unless you got someone else to type. Then you might be dead. I don't know. So, Shuki, hello, how are you? Right, let's do... Hello, everybody. How are you? Right, has everyone visited my pickapile? I'm sick of nagging you people. If you don't write a comment, I don't know you've been on. I'm a wife, and I've been to wife school where nagging is essential. Right, okay, let's do... oh, I love you. It's a Sagittarius. What was your question? I have to scroll all the way up to the top now. Right, where is your question? I love you. I love K-pop. I love K-pop. Include me in the conversation. I'm a big fan of K-drama and K-pop, so do put me in this conversation. I started off with Super Junior. I love EXO, and I love SHINee. Very sad that. Don't get me started. And who else do I like? They're the main ones that I like. I know that's a bit offbeat, but do include me in there. Oh, you love BTS. Well, that's just so common. You know, I mean, you know, that's just everyone, isn't it? Are you angry? Are your guides angry with you? Post your question, I love you, and then I can do it. Are your guides angry with you? They're not allowed to get angry, so basically they might be frustrated. They're not allowed to get angry. Why would they get angry? Spirit guides generally are there to get your spirit to enlightenment, but I can't see you angry. They might go, oh, here we go again. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go, to the person I'm going to be looking after. I'll be going, oh, what are they doing now? Yeah. Mad soul doesn't like K-pop. I do. Yeah, I know. I'll be going, oh, why did I get assigned this person? Hey, and do you know who he'll be? It'll be my daughter, won't it? Oh my god, she's right. Okay. Hello, I'm the vlogs. Yeah. Why am I so slow? I've got Heechul. It's longer hair and Super Junior. I used to like Sugman a lot. I go through phases of which one you like in it, but I really did like Sugman, and I was appalled, absolutely appalled at the way fans treated him. So I went off Super Junior because they're just controlled by SM Entertainment, aren't they? So I'm not very happy. Kind of thought, so I've slowly forgiven them because they could have stood up to SM Entertainment and just said to the fans, right, what you're doing, you know, this is just, I didn't like it anyway. Master Manifestor, hello, how are you? Pile 1, excellent success start, excellent. Yeah, no, you will actually on most of the new videos. It's terrible ones. I keep doing it. I shouldn't, but I do. I keep having a grumble. I thought, you fans. So, but I like you sing. Oh, he's lovely. But I like all of them, and it's just a shame it ended up that way. Because there's only about 8 of them now, isn't there? Terrible. I love history. I think they dance lovely, EXO, don't they? They're such good dancers, and well, most K-pop aren't they? But yeah. No, I like them dancing. It's cute. Oh, and then when I watch K-dramas, you always get into somebody like Astro. Yeah, have you seen the band Astro? But they all dance the same. They must have all the same choreography. You know that word for dancer. Someone who does dance. Do you know, I've only done one question. Oh, Kay. Oh, yeah, he's great, Kay. Yeah. Kay's great. He's the one who did karate, isn't it? Do you know, I've done one question and all I've done is talk about, Astro. Do you like Minnow from Shiny? He's been in a few. And so has, what's his name? He's not the prettiest boy in the EXO. He's been in a drama as well. He was very good in that. He should do more. No, I haven't watched Crash Landing yet. Crash Landing on You. No, I haven't seen that. The last one I watched was an old one. I can't remember the title. Oh, dear me. I can't remember the title. Hey, oh, my brain's gone. My brain's completely gone. Dio, that's it, Dio. Dio, you know who I'm talking about. You're good, Dio, that's his name. Yeah, what was he in? Because he was really good in that. It was only the second lead, but I thought he did a good job. No, I haven't seen Crash Landing now. I'll tell you who, I can't remember his name. Anyway. Everyone's husband is fighting at the moment. What's going on? His mother. Oh, is that because of the funds? Is that because of the funds again? Oh, these funds get on my nerves. They ruin it for the rest of us. I went to see Super Junior in London, right? And they stood on stage and they said, next time we'll come, we'll bring more members. But EXO at the time, it was good. Right, let's do a question otherwise. The fans over there are really annoying. Stop it. It's ridiculous. And of course, SM Entertainment are scared they'll lose money. What's wrong with these? Oh, leave them alone. They're allowed to have a private life. Good grief. I bet someone is glad to be out of it. JYP. What's JYP? I don't know. Right, who wants a question? Oh, we're talking about okay. We should start talk about K-World, shall we? Talk about K-World. Right, OJ Mass, let's do that. What is Patrick feeling about me now that I stood up for myself? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got you. I remember. Right, let's do OJ Mass first. I haven't heard that. Oh, well, I might have done actually. They should definitely start new companies. You don't like JYP. They should definitely start more companies. I think SM Entertainment has got their full market. Oh, it's Blackpink. All right. All the girls love Blackpink. Come in here and go, yeah, I love Blackpink. Blackpink, who's Blackpink? And I looked at them and I thought, oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, that's a husband thing. I'm looking, my husband had a wobble as well. It was all right, but he had a bit of a wobble. And another person I know's husband wobbles. It's husband and day today. All husbands are grumpy. Literally, all of them. Watch out, wives. Right, let's have a look. We will get to this. YG. Look at you lot knowing which company they're in. That's fantastic. Oh, they'll be very pleased that it's sunk in who is. Right. Now then, I was doing someone's question. What is Patrick feeling about me? What is Patrick feeling about OJ Mask? OJ Mask and Patrick. OJ Mask and Patrick. OJ Mask and Patrick. I do like that the singers can get into acting as well. I just think that's lovely. You know, it helps later on when they're too old to prance around. Right, you're Patrick. I think you're right. He does have a lot of good energy there. Very successful. He's learned a thing or two. But his mind, his mindset is like, okay, I better not get involved in that again. Yeah, you can see why he was happy standing up for yourself. And that success, it's like, maybe he was just waiting for the opportunity that you did that. But there is something that's in the back of his mind. There is something still going on. So if you do come to a disagreement or an argument, it's still rattling around there in the back of his mind. So don't repeat the old patterns. Do you know what I mean? Stay firm with what you want. It is a grand idea, OJ Mask. Because that's never a good thing, is it? It's always like walking away mentally. So, yeah, he feels fine at the moment. Let's hope that stays like that. Because of the what? Hello, Miss John Ronnie, how are you? Hello, App MNC. Whose reading are we on? We were on OJ Mask. What's your question? I love you. Yeah, I know I said I love you. Your name is just brilliant. Why isn't we should all call our daughters I love you, so everyone goes I love you, I love you. How much love would be in the world? It'd be good, wouldn't it? Yes, you certainly can get a reading. Right, let's have a look at I love you. You want to know what are Jeshua's current feelings for yourself. Yep. That's absolutely fine. Right. Time for the nagging. Have you guys gone to the pickapile reading yet today or yesterday and checked out which pile? Do make a comment on it so we know what you're doing. Right. Let's have a look at Jeshua's current feelings for you. Thank you. I hope you made a comment. We want comments, guys. I think Mad Soul Tarot is a little bit scared to put that link in. That's it. K-pop. What? Right. Let's see what Jeshua's current feelings for you are. Jeshua's current feelings. I'm fine, thank you, and I hope you are too, Mr. Manifestor, and I hope you can have a fantastic weekend. Have you got anything nicely planned? I'm going out with the family tomorrow. Bought tickets, so I have to go. Ooh. Right, how are they feeling? Very nice. Oh, I love you. Yeah. I hope you say to Jeshua, my name is I love you. Please repeat it often. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, funny. Right, okay. Now, in all fairness, I'm quite serious. He does love you. Or about to, anyway. So we've got the Ace of Cups here. So they do feel very close to you. But that is just going to increase, hopefully. It shows that they love themselves. And it's also with the Ace of Fire as well. Ooh. So fire and water, do they mix? His emotions, their emotions. So when you put fire on water, it goes to steam. But when you put water on fire, it fizzles out. Allegedly. But so they've got to have the right balance with how they're feeling to what they're doing. So it's all about growth here. It's about starting something and carrying it on in a very parallel way. So for you, it's like you need to receive what they kind of love and do. So kind of like if they go, oh, do you want to go out? Yes. You know, and it's a sort of that because it's a very new energy that he's actually feeling. So it's more self-love. So while they're feeling really nice, then, yeah, just go for it. But great energy there. Great energy indeed. Well done, you. Well done. Fishing plans. No worries, I love you. Right, fishing, that's quite nice. I just went to a bird thingy, conserve a bird thing, and no fishing there. There was a fish, but we didn't fish. My dad used to like fishing, but nah. But sounds good. I hope you have a good time. Hope the weather's nice. Olga, what are Kevin's current thoughts and feelings about you? Oh, I love you. You go and listen to some really nice K-pop. Oh, K-pop is great. It's happy music. And I was sad. I was a little bit, sad the other week and thought, what makes me happy? Dying. So I played a few videos. It was good. I liked it. So, Olga, what are Kevin's current thoughts and feelings about you? Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Olga and Kevin. How's Kevin? Yeah, I see your question. Right, all questions are randomly picked, guys. Keep posting your question to make sure I know you're in the room. I'm excited too. Oh, good. Kevin's current thoughts and feelings. Kevin's. Let's have a look. It's the weekend, so everyone should be happy. Oh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, oh. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. How's Kevin feeling, and what's he thinking? Also, well, I think Kevin is ready to literally move on. To what though? So they've got the release going down. So it means that they can put a lot of things behind them, and they have to kind of get reborn into an energy that moves them forward in a very successful way, hopefully. So as long as you're on board with this movement, because his energy is quite strong at the moment, they do feel they want to move on to the next stage. So what stage actually is that? Well, you can use your intuition there, and you know what stage your relationship kind of is at. So it can be very positive, or it can be very kind of, oh, what is going on? So I think it's a positive one myself, to move really quick to the next stage. So it is nice when people want to refresh, because it's like, oh, all these past relationships have been like this, but now I've met you, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see a way forward. So they definitely can see a way forward. It's good energy. It's very strong energy. So I hope that really helps you in moving to the best way possible. Okay? Good old Archangel Metatron there. So hopefully that helps. It can be a very difficult one to answer, especially when that energy is strong. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No worries at all. Right. Amna Life Blogs, how are you? Right, your husband fights with you a lot. What should I do? Because of his mother, when he will be on my side. Oh, God. Well, the problem with mothers, especially when they've brought them up to really depend on mothers, because in my culture, we've got a saying over here: a son is a son. No, a daughter is a daughter for the rest of your life. A son is only a son until he gets a wife, which means the son normally goes with the wife's family over here. So, you know, like the main events, you know, you do that. So in your culture, you know, they look after the mothers, don't they? Well, they have to. So it's kind of a little bit difficult. So mothers really depend on the sons for a lot of stuff. So they're not. So it's just that cultural thing where sons have to answer to their mothers, because the mothers have always expected that from them. So they can't drop the habit once they're married, because mother still is like the queen, and the wife is like the princess kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So it is difficult. Yeah, it's a hard one, that. It's hard. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what the tarot says and the life. Let's have a look. What's going to happen? Yeah. It doesn't matter how good wives are, when they've got that blood going. It's. I feel sorry for people like that. I wouldn't stand for it, but I'm in a different culture than you. It's hard. It's tough, because wives have always got to be a little bit subservient. Do you know what I mean? And that's what his mother would expect. It's hard. It's really difficult. That you do. It's really difficult, isn't it? I mean, all I can see is if my daughter was in that position, she'd just go, shut up. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. Yeah. He shouldn't be fighting with you over it. It's not nice. It's a lack of respect, but it is cultural, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm sure. It is. It's just going to be cultural, isn't it? You've landed. You see, in my culture, we kind of suss out the mother-in-law before we actually marry them. Let's see what's going on there. I think you should say things to your husband like, do you know how it makes me feel when this happens? I feel really belittled. I feel sad. I feel frustrated. I feel unloved, unappreciated. See what he says to that. And see what he says, basically. So we've got some interesting energy here. We do have the stress card, but we have a lot of energy going forward. If you can pull together and work together in a way that makes or seemingly makes mother more happy or satisfied, but behind closed doors, your husband needs to support you, because theoretically he's going to be with you now longer than he will be with her, because by the maths, do you know what I mean? But sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But you have to pay attention to all those small practical details. So make sure you're being respected, or say something like, I shouldn't be saying this, but say something like, okay, so you've asked me to do this, and why do I have to do it all the time? It's your turn to do it. And kind of, make him do some stuff as well. Do you know what I mean? Jaswinder Bala, how are you? You can certainly do Cash App. Thank you very much. Cash App is this one, whatever dropped on the floor. But mother-in-laws are very difficult and very challenging. Luckily for me, mine lives in China. So I don't have to put up with that, and I don't speak her language. But I wouldn't put up with that either. I mean, we like to respect our elders, don't we? Yeah. Right, okay. But no, I other than actually asking sisters, friends what to do in that situation, because they're in that culture and they kind of can lead you down the right road, I'd probably lead you down the road of my culture. God bless you, and stay sane. It is a form of abuse, but it's up to the women to change these patterns in your generation and not put up with it. Say, no, this is disrespectful. I'm not going to make dinner, or I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that until I learn respect. That's what I do. But then I'm not in your culture, so. Right, app MNC, are you on the right path? Please tell me if anyone donates. Tell me you donated so I can check, please, guys. Thank you very much. What's the time, Maths on Tara? Right, okay. Am I on the right path? Yeah. It's difficult. It's really, really difficult being a woman, especially in certain cultures. It's really hard. Just go, I'm very tired now. Can you just do this? Is it fair I should be doing it all? Can you pick that up? I'm lucky with my husband. You know what you should do? Do what I did with my husband. He had a cashmere jumper once, and I washed it, and it came out like a child's jumper. Oh, we'll do my own washing in future. So he does his own washing. Sorted. Yeah, some mother-in-laws are good, so that's all right. People are just people at the end of the day. I mean, you have to learn to let your kids go and live their own life. You can't be meddling. I mean, at least that's good with my parents. Well, my mum. She'll allow you to have your own life. Shweta, how are you doing? Right, are you on the right path? And where are you going at MNC? Let's have a look, see. Yeah, they kind of do over there. The first thing you say to them, have you eaten? Have you eaten? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're on this lovely new path that you've got to trust yourself. Just really go for it. Any obstacle, just go for it. You've also got the energy of the Queen of Swords, which is very powerful. So anything that's going to get in your way, you can conquer it because you're holding the sword of truth. So, you know, like if you come in a forest full of brambles. So, yeah, you are on the right path. Definitely on the right path. So remain trusting yourself, trust that intuition, and have fun along the way. Really talk to yourself and communicate with exactly what you do want on this way. It looks like it's a very fantastic little journey for yourself. So all's good. Yes, definitely. And I think the path is going to get bigger and bigger and wider and more beautiful. Lovely. I like that. Bleeding out. That's very tough and alive. Yeah, it's tough. Stand up for yourself more. Go, no, this is enough is enough. It's a lot. It's a lesson, isn't it? It's a hard lesson. Hopefully your culture can have victim support groups or even online. Right, guys, do remember to go to my pickapiles and do mention which pile that you have seen, please. Do remember to post your questions as well, guys. If you want to donate, just tell me you're donating, please. Thank you. Oh, there's always super jazz. Right, let's have a look. Right, Shweta, what is Samat currently feeling about you? I am Libra, he is Taurus, no contact. People in the room, if you just post your question, then I can see it. Otherwise, I can't see it, guys. Do keep posting the question. What is Samat currently feeling about you? What is Samat feeling about Shweta? What is Samat? What is summer feeling like Shweta? What? It's the man's soul. Sleepy, aren't you, man's soul? Sleepy, sleepy. No worries, app. Yeah, you'll do fine on your path. Beautiful. Right. Right, what's our summit thinking about? Oh, Right, okay. So they're thinking a little bit along the lines of, oh, there's a little bit too much to do. So it is difficult at times, but they are willing to actually see to the end of the journey. But the end of the journey isn't close. They really wish for something solid. So it is hard work for them to reach that 10 of Cups stage, but at least they're along the way. So they are feeling quite gentle towards you, but they are finding it difficult maybe to express that, and they wish it was a lot better, the relationship. But with this energy, maybe something at home or at work or at play or whatever is kind of getting in the way. So it could even be world events. You know, world events, it gets on everyone's nerves, doesn't it? So it could be something as big as that. But yeah, it's got good energy to it. So that's really good. Nice one. Andrea Plichadova. Will it come back? Will who come back? I will stand in blessings. Lots of love and blessings on his solar return, and may it be the best one out ever to Summit. Right, Andrea, can you have an initial or something? Happy birthday to, well, it's a wee while, isn't it? 5 days. Yeah, definitely, Mansell. Don't need a tarot card to say that, but because you asked, I will do one. I will definitely do a tarot card for you about that. I want you to do them. So what I want, I get. Innit, Mansell? So I'm just doing Mansell Tarot. Thank you for the name. Please, guys, check out this pickapile. It's what your animal guides are trying to tell you, and there is tarot in there as well. So it's a really good understanding of how to empower you in my pickapiles. Yeah. So please do them. Hello, Someone Singh. How are you? Please put your question down. Thank you very much. Right, let me concentrate on my moderator. One of the best moderators on the planet. If you ever get a channel, you might like to steal my soul tarot. Right, let's have a look. Pose to questions, guys. Stop making me laugh. Do a reading for you. What do you mean? Please post your questions. Yeah, of course we'll do a reading. Absolutely. Yeah. Right. Mad Soul Tarot. The answer to your question is the Chariot. Move forward. Connected. In the right vein. Partnership. Going forward. You've got the Hierophant. Partnership. Going forward. Very spiritual cards. Go forward. Be successful going forward. Spiritual awakening. Answers yes. Because I said so. Yeah, absolutely, Shweta. No, I did. Oh, back. Ma'am, can we ask questions? Yes, someone, please answer. Why, what's going on with the Czech Republic, mate? What's going on there, Andrea? Or did you just want me to send love to the Czech Republic? I don't mind doing that. You know, it's best to do it for the whole planet, and you'll find the area where it goes. That's what I generally do anyway. So it's a lot better that way. So let's do Andrea's question. Jaroslav. Okay. So you want to know, will Jaroslav come back? All right, let's see that, Andrea. Well, hello, Sweaty. It's good to see you. Right, Andrea, let's see if Jaroslav comes back. Is Jaroslav going to come back to Andrea? Oops. Is Jaroslav coming back to Andrea? Is Jaroslav coming back to Andrea? Right, if you're into soul progression, things like that, and empowering yourself with guides, then do choose this pickapile reading and just choose 1, 2, or 3 and make a comment, please. Are they coming back? Well, they are going to take action, but they don't know quite yet how, if that makes sense. They're keeping themselves to themselves, and that they're a little bit kind of not standoffish, but they're being conservative within their move. So they are very willing to make the move and come back, but at the moment it's very kind of stayed. It's very fixed, and it might not be practical for them to do that. But yeah. There is movement, but I don't think it's the movement to where you want it to go, really, at the moment. So they might suggest it's coming back, but then when the practical side of it comes, it gets cancelled or delayed or whatever. So it's got that kind of energy to it, if that makes sense. Paradeep. Right, let's have a look, someone. Sing. So let's have a look at the energies at the moment for Summon Sing. Will you get married to Pradeep? We will have to do a longer reading on this, so donations are much appreciated for longer readings. But with 2 cards, we'll just see what's going on today. Okay? So what's going on with Pradeep? Thank you, Swati. Thank you very, very much. That's excellent. Does anyone else want to go and comment? There's not many comments on the video, so do check that out for me, please. Thank you. It will help. It will help you. Right, let's have a look at someone. The guy I love, will I get married to him? Pradeep. Oh, thank you very much, Swati. Yeah. Pile 2. Yeah. Thank you, Swati. I appreciate you watching it and moving through those energies. It helps. That's what it's there for. Right, Suman and Pradeep. Will Suman Singh get married to our Pradeep? Right, let's see what the energy is round today. What do you need to know for that? No, not at the moment. Not today, not this weekend. The energy at the moment means you have to really go inside and really find your truth. And I think Pradeep is doing that on a big aspect. So they're not ready for marriage. They have to sort things out. They have to find themselves. If they're very young or they're not experienced in their career or they've got family issues, those are the kind of things that they need to sort out. So at the moment, there's going to be a long wait. I can see that because they haven't sorted things out. So at the moment, it's not likely going to happen at the moment, but it might in the future. But at the moment, it's a bit challenging. So But we need to know, things change all the time. So, yeah. Oh. Thank you for the question. Swati, what is Krishnan's current feelings? Currently in a no contact situation. What am there? Oh, did you write? Oh, hilarious.com. What are you doing, Mad Soul Tarot? Yeah, I know, they love you. They absolutely love you. It's all right. It is pinned. People should come in and see that comment, and I'll just put it. Oh, the donate one. The donation link. You posted the donation link. I thought, I think it's a spammer. Because it's a little bit strange. Because it hasn't happened for ages. How many years? We don't do years because the universe doesn't have years. We can only go on how we heal ourselves and how they heal. So unless you want to pay for a very long reading over an hour, then we can see about the possibilities of what goes on and on and on. But with a 2-card reading, we can't really see into that energy, especially when it comes up as a kind of negative, I'm getting married at the moment, okay? So, right. So have we got any questions, guys? Yeah, I mean, it's like saying to me, when will I die, or when will my daughter get married, or when will I have another grandson, or something like that. Time is just weird. I can't even remember time. Never mind the universe, because it doesn't exist. Nowhere is someone. Some things have to be hidden from us, otherwise we don't make the effort. If we were told, yes, we're going to get married to this person, then what is the point in trying to get to know them, or trying to make the effort, or trying to realize it's so many valuable jewels that are along the journey. It's not the destination, is it? So it really is. We need to think about these things. Definitely. Right, how's everyone doing? If you've got a question, just put it down. Right. Right, Swati, what is Krishna's current feelings? What is Krishna's current feelings? What is Krishna's current feelings for Swati? Right, how are they feeling? Depressed. But I think they're feeling a little bit brokenhearted at the moment. So all that pain inside of themselves has to be released, and they are going to get there. So maybe they're just trying to get over something or other, and they're feeling a little bit down. Maybe the energy this weekend is pulling them down. But they do like you, and I think they're going to celebrate very soon. So be grateful that you're together, kind of thing, in energy. But yeah, allow them to grieve. And then when they come out of that, it's time to celebrate. So that's good. But they are very depressed. You know, Three of Swords is all about the pain that they have to release. And after they've done that, they'll realize that, you know, it is time to kind of make amends and move that energy forward. Hello, Elisa. How are you? Thank you very much for the donation. I much appreciate that. It looks great on the screen. I love these big colour strips. Love colour. What is your question? Hello, I would like to know if Jordan is going to try and get me back. Any timing with this? Another timing question. Oh, yeah. Right, okay, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. You'd like to know. It looks so pretty. I love it. And your green goes very nice in that turquoise, doesn't it? Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's not so difficult with tarot. It's difficult because there isn't anything about timing. It's all a mush. It's not so much tarot, it's with anything. It's difficult. John Holmes, how are you? Thank you for the donation. Barry, where? Oh, right, okay. Barry, right, I'll talk to you later about that. Thank you, John. Please post your question. Thank you very much. We're just on Alicia at the moment. Jordan, I'd like to know if Jordan is going to try and get you back. Okay, Jordan. Right, Jordan and Alicia. Jordan and Alicia. Greetings and salutations, as they say. Right. Let's have a look at Jordan and Alicia. Jordan and Alicia. What did you post? It's all right. Don't delete it. It don't matter. Right, let's have a look at Jordan and Alicia. Is Jordan trying to get this? Is Jordan going to try to get this? Jordan. Right, Jordan. Let's get into your brain. And then we'll just use, Jordan. Right, let's have a look, Alicia, about your Jordan. I'll just gather these cards up, make it easy for. Oh, right, okay. So, they're important down there. So, Jordan, is Jordan going to try to get you back? It's a grumpy face. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I think initially the learning about who they are within the world and the wondering about value as well. So it's almost like before they perhaps didn't value what they did have in a relationship and understanding how they feel about themselves. Because when we're in a relationship, we are reflecting that back to us, what that is. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's about seeing what's there in the future. So that's interesting. They also get the Ace of Cups, which is a very nice energetic kind of feel to it, but it's about self-love. So Jordan needs to do this on a bigger scale. They need to understand who they are and who they interact with and what that means, because relationships can be very, very challenging. And Jordan knows this and can see this, but it's not the most golden opportunity. So I think within them, they're very kind of not proactive. They need a lot more energy to move forward instead of sitting there. And you can kind of see that in this card with the Nine of Swords. So this is what I mean. They need more action. It's all right going, yeah, I could get back with Alicia. Yeah, that's good, that's good. And then go to bed and then get up in the morning and not do anything about it, kind of thing. So, maybe it was too hard and maybe it's going to be too hard. And they're kind of letting their mind rule them in a negative way. So that's a bit disappointing. Also, they see Seven of Wands, that they have to defend themselves. So they like to defend the negativity within their mind. So it's a little bit annoying, really, because he's got some really good energies at the beginning. I can see a future. I feel love. I now understand a little bit better of myself. But when they get the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands, like, I need to defend that things didn't work out or things aren't going to work out. But they can see within themselves or you as a beautiful person and a loving person. So it's like the memory of you and who you are is really gracious. It's really beautiful. And that they understand now just what you did put into the relationship. So that's nice, isn't it? So then I asked, are they going to be with you? So they've got the Five of Wands there. So this is about what's reflected back. So they're really trying to empower themselves, but try to understand where that relationship was. It's almost like they're confused now. They're confused with the kind of a beautiful memory and a beautiful time, but it is still confusing how to go about that. So it's almost like push me, pull you. Oh, yeah, I'll go forward. No, I won't. Because they're very fearful about relationships. So with the Nine of Pentacles there, this is sometimes the very happy being alone. And I think they are very happy to be on their own. There's somewhere within them that they have to be alone at the moment. And with the Hermit card, that kind of double emphasizes that is so. So they're still trying to understand how to be kind to themselves and kind of really see within themselves that spiritual essence of who they are needs to be understood before they can jump into a relationship from the past. So at the moment, it's showing that they are fond of you. They're a little bit scared of a relationship. I don't think they're embarrassed. They just don't want the same kind of endings kind of thing. So I think they're going to reflect on that. So it's not going to be anytime soon Jordan comes back. But the great thing is, I think that he's back with you in spirit kind of thing, because he does love you and can kind of see an aspect. I don't mean love. He's very extremely fond of you and looks at a nice memory of the nice times that you did have. So that's encouraging, isn't it? So hopefully, Alicia, that helps. Is he trying to come back? He is trying, but his mind pulls him back. So it'll take a while for his mind to catch up, I think, don't you? Right, another girl involved. Leave them to it. But he does have fond memories of you. You know, he definitely has fond memories of you. I wouldn't pay attention to him then, really. Especially if you say he's found someone else. You don't, surely you wouldn't want somebody like that. You see, you're full of truth. So you are like that mirror, Alicia. So you know this mirror? That's perhaps why he wouldn't come back to you, because every time he'd see you, he'd see his own guilt reflected back. Oh, I did this to you. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? So, bit off in it. Well, thanks for the question, and I hope you can get over that circumstance. Definitely. Right. Well, you clearly saw that within the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you can see that with the Queen of Cups. He sees you very fondly, and he does still remain like that. That's the energy of the Page of Pentacles, seeing into the future, and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like he does find it. That's what I said before. He has fond memories of you. So if he did see you, he would reflect his guilt back. So yeah, he would regret it. Of course he'd regret it. But that's up to him, isn't it? What we need to do as people is just forgive ourselves very gently about getting in that situation and move on. Do you know what I mean? It's really good to go, okay, that's in the past, that's fine. He didn't cheat on you, he cheated on himself. So don't say he cheated on me. It's like he was like that. It had nothing to do with me. It's just his way of going. That's his problem then, isn't it? So just leave him at him. Just box Jordan by. If you don't let go of it now, you're going to block yourself from giving to yourself that love and attention that you'd like. Do you know what I mean? So be kind to yourself. Say out loud, right, I'm not even going to think about Jordan. If I think about Jordan, then I'm killing myself. Do you know what I mean? It's like blocking completely the love for yourself and the opportunity to love someone else. So all you have to do, write a name on a piece of paper and burn it. Jordan, bye. You don't need that in your life, do you? Be kind to yourself. Yeah. And embrace a new love. That's what I do. 100%. Yeah, well, it's young yet, isn't it? So just be patient with that. John, thank you for the donations. What's a month of May's outlook forecast for you? Let's have a look. No worries, Alicia. I appreciate you as well. And I do want the very best for you. Hey, have you checked out that pickapile? That might give you a really good indication. There's another one. So go to the playlist of pickapile 1, 2, and 3. I did one last week about are you over your ex or over the ex. So check that. And it'll really help you move on. And there's one there as well about animal guides. So I appreciate if you made a comment which pile you picked. Thanks a lot. So, John, let's have a look. What is the month of May's outlook for you, John? Let's have a look. Hello, Tarot with T. Tarot TV with T. Oh, your name is so hard. It's like a tongue twister. Right. So let's have a look at John. Whoa. John, what's May going to be like? Yeah. John, what's May going to be like? Really? Are you joking? Did he really? Just now? Strange. Wow. That's amazing, Miss John Willing. Well done. Wow. Strange behaviour. Strange. I don't get blocking. Strange. Right, John, are you still here? John. I know you're here, Tarot TV. I was wondering if John's here. John, are you here? John Holmes, please. Yay! Excellent. I didn't want to read to myself. Oh, no, I didn't. Right, let's have a look. Yes, I did notice that. Oh. Oh. Thank you, John. You're a star. A complete star. I'm going to give you one of Mud Soul Tarot's empowerment cards as well, because you're a star. A complete star. Now, how's May looking? May. Right. Yep. You are here. Yeah. Right. Okay. So the start of May, well, for a long time, there's this energy of healing. So that's good. So within you, really notice your male side and your female side. So how you think and how you feel inside. But all those great qualities that sometimes that you don't show on the outside to people, and you don't demonstrate it to yourself as well. So those aspects need to be mingled really, really well to allow your emotions to really understand what it is that you want later on. Yeah. So there's a lot of healing and balance within that. Okay. So that's nice. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So new growth, John, is definitely here. So if you allow yourself to be grounded and learn to give birth to new ideas, perhaps, it's a good way of healing. So taking the challenge and really running with it. Have the confidence now to allow that prosperity within your life. Does that make sense? Also, you've got the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords, that's rethinking things. So this is why I said at the beginning that the healing aspect may take quite a bit of time for you to just allow things to, steadily go forward. So the Ten of Swords is always a challenging aspect, and we need to see a way out of the mind trap sometimes. So having a bit of fresh air and breathing in kind of thing and go, yes, I know I can find a way, a solution. So you need a kind of solution to something very much. So you will understand perhaps with the King of Swords. So more information may be needed for you to gather that strength to understand what it is that you need to realize. So good communication to yourself is essential. Very positive energy for yourself. So it's almost like realizing you can have it all and not being self-critical perhaps too much and doubting, but really going for it. So really understand that it is great to have ideas, inspirations, and really go forward. Be single-minded with that, and then that will help a lot. And then you've got the Six of Cups. Oh, so maybe you think on a time where things were a lot easier for you and you didn't have to be so responsible for certain things. but we have to be responsible in order to grow as humans and face different things. But we sometimes need a challenge. So if you feel in May that there is a challenge, but you can't really see solutions or not, it's okay. Just give yourself more time. I do feel you've got the energy of slowness. It's steady, slow kind of thing, which is fine. So really realize that your inner child, so to speak, sometimes just wants a little bit of fun as well. So don't be serious or too harsh on yourself in May, and have a little bit of fun at the same time, if that makes sense. So we've kind of got these energies of waiting for this perfect opportunity to come, whether that's career, romance, or a new venture. And I think for you, a good new venture would be like a breath of fresh air for yourself. So taking up any new hobbies might allow that energy to move a little bit faster for you, definitely. And you've got the Ace of Cups as well. So emotionally moving forward, especially when things are very hard. So that challenge again is not only on the mind, but it's also on the body as well. So sometimes we do need a slower pace, or at least you need a pace. You need the outside world to work with your pace and not the other way around. So hopefully your world can do that. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit anxious, isn't it? So you do have the renewal card as well. So for John, you are going to feel a whole new person. So allow that healing process to take place. Really see things in a different way, and don't be too downhearted if the energies out there are like too fast. It's like, do this. You've got to have this done. You've got to do this. No, woo. I'm going to go at my own pace now. Thank you very much, universe. And really see the newness for yourself in the strength of character. So it's a kind of, hello, Jenny, how are you? It's a kind of way of healing and knowing that you're the boss. You communicate at what speed you want to go. There is no rush for you. Does that make sense, John? Also, John, I'm going to give you a tarot card by Barry. Yeah, it sounds all right. Hey, is that moderator? Deleted comments again. Right, John. This is for you. Right. Okay, for John, move your fears aside and start a new venture. Well, that's exactly what I said. Start a new venture, a new hobby. Yeah. Move your fears aside. Yeah, I said that. Right. It's like a parrot. It's like living with a parrot. So hopefully, John, that made a little bit of sense. We can't be fearful of things, but yeah. You don't have to push yourself and force yourself to do anything. Just take it nice and steady. Does that make sense? Thank you for that. Right. I know. Right, I've got a hot date now, so I have to leave. So thank you, Mud Soul Tarot and Barry Soul Robinson, for being my fantastic moderators. Thank you for the donations. If I haven't got to your question, I'll try and come back tonight in about an hour or so. So do make sure you come back. Is that all right? Right then, I have a hot date. John, are you still here? I'm sure it was all right. So I have to go. I do actually have an appointment. Right. Bye, everyone. See you later. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it.